Hey everybody, I'm the Pigglesworth, and this is the Direwolf modded pack thing. I can't remember the name of it. Direwolf20 Modpack. Oh, Mr. Original Jr. just joined the game. Awesome. We gotta give him a how you doing. How ya doing? So today I want to start scouting around a little bit to figure out if we can jump up on this tree without it decaying, because I know we've got fast leaf decay, but I thought it only started working whenever you, that is really odd. I thought it only started working when you got rid of the trunk of the tree. Very well, sir. So we can look about up here at the nice little sunset. Hello, sunset. How you doing? How you doing? And we got our home right here. But we can't see a whole lot. One, the render distance is not turned up very high. And two, for some reason, Journey Map does not like to update itself and show me the entire area. I don't know if it's a synchronization issue with the server. I don't know what's going on. But we need to start scouting around. Boop. And not die. As per usual. Step 1, don't die. We need to start experimenting and looking for a way that we can look around in different places. Now, yes, I have emptied out the tinkers. I know I had a lot of different suggestions. I don't have my notes open yet right this second, so next clip I will read those, because that's one thing I want to start doing with this series, is allowing you, the viewer, to give me ideas and inspiration and then reading those on camera so that you can be a part of this show as well. But one of the members of the server, I can't remember the name. I'm trying to get somebody from our Discord to remind me. I've slept since then. They were so kind as to give me an ingot cast that they had. And so we're going to have to pay them back for that. Not like, payback, but like, compensate them for giving us an awesome ingot cast. But I was able to empty out the smelter and get everything out of there. But today, let's see, what is it? Jet. I was looking at these. So we've got industrial craft jetpacks. And then we've got something called simply jetpacks. Now, I was kind of going through the industrial craft jetpacks, and there's a lot of crazy stuff you have to do to build these. Yeah, you stay away, baby zombie. But the simply jetpacks, they are what says on the box. They're simple. There's not a whole lot that's needed in here. Now, I know what you're saying, Piggy. Are you kidding me? That looks like a lot of stuff. Well, watch this. We'll do a jetpack. So to do the jetpacks from industrial craft, you have to have iron item casings, electrical circuits, fluid cells. I think the circuit was the one I was getting stuck on. Insulated copper cable. So to make that, we have to have rubber or plastic. Yeah. And copper cable. To make copper cable, you have to make copper plates and cutters. To make copper plates, I can't remember how to make. I think you have to have these metal formers. It's a ridiculous, insane, convoluted amount of stuff that you have to do just to make all the parts. But when I went over to simply jetpacks, blocks of some lead with leather strap. That's easy. That's leather and iron. Now, I don't know how to back up, and I'll show you what I mean. So right here, I'm looking at the crafting recipe for this. And so I'm going to click on leather strap to see how to make that. But how do I back up? How do I go back to the jetpack? The only way I know how right now is to click on that. So we go there. To make the thrusters, we need lead ingots, redstone dust, a redstone reception coil, which is real easy. I can do that. So let's go back here. The steam dynamo. For some reason, when I click on copper, oh, there it went. It went crazy is what happened. Let's do this one more time. No? Oh, the flux capacitor looks pretty easy. The sulfur dust I haven't quite figured out yet. Where did it go? That. The copper gear. That's easy. We can do that. What was the other thing? This transmission coil. We can do that. So all those things are super simple to build. This one right here, the sulfur dust. Tiny pile of sulfur dust. Industrial craft 2. How do you make that? Ore washing plant. What? Okay, so here's the rabbit hole I think I'm going to get stuck in is how do we make... Wait, Dante? Is it an inferno? So bees can produce sulfur? Okay. Or something else, an extractor from industrial craft. Uh-oh. So how do we build an extractor? Click on that. Tree taps. I bet those are easy. Yeah, okay, so that's easy. Let's see here. Let's do this. I know this is kind of boring probably, right? Extractor. Where'd it go? Tree fluid extractor? Just straight up extractor, people. That's all we need. All right, fine, let's go back. I thought it was called an extractor. Was it? This, that. This is what I mean because I can't back up. I have to remember which thing I was clicking on. Sulfur dust. See, now it's showing me this. It's like as it clicks through. So immersive engineering, industrial craft, and thermal foundation are the three ways that we can get sulfur. Oh, sulfur or sulfur dust. All right, so let's do this. This might be easier. Sulfur powder, cocoons, caterpillars, serum, but yet nothing is there. Did I spell it right? SULFFUR. Is that the right way to spell it? There we go. Okay, so we have these two choices. So thermal expansion, thermal foundation is telling us we can do a crusher, a centrifuge. I don't see how to make that. You need a honeycomb looking thing, a pulverizer, a tectonic indicator, an induction smelter will take soul sand and netherrack and make sulfur. That might be easy. That's easy. How many different things? A compressor, centrifugal, separate. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff here that we could use to make sulfur. So sulfur dust seems to be the one thing that's going to kind of hold us back a little bit. So I'm going to have to kind of experiment a little bit and figure that out. But this other stuff, all the other things that are there, jetpack, leadstone, lead ingots, gold. There's gold in them in our chests. Watch. Not there. Not there. I moved everything around since. I bet I put it in the backpacks. Didn't I? Okay. Maybe it's right here. There we go. Look at that. 10 Ingvar silver. Do we not have lead? I know I have lead. There we go. Lead. Awesome. So there's a lot of stuff right there that's going to let us be able to craft the different components. So I'm going to be able to make everything but sulfur. So I think for the majority of this episode, that I've already babbled on, half of it at least, we're going to have to see if we can experiment and figure out how in the world are we going to get some sulfur dust. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make all the other easy components because those are so easy. And I'll come back. We're going to read your different comments from the comment section and see if we can experiment and figure out how to get sulfur dust. Alrighty. I had to go do quite a bit of mining. I kid you not, it's always the one ore you're looking for that you can never find, right? But I finally found enough copper that we were able to smelt 5 blocks and 4 ingots worth, plus some other stuff that I've already used to make these gears. But we've got enough stuff, I think, to make ourselves a basic pulverizer from thermal expansion. So I've gone through and I've made these different parts. And the plus sign says we can build it. We can build it. Awesome. So let's see here. Let's put down our pulverizer. We got all these cool little interfaces that we have no idea what anything does. Redstone control. Configuration. Auto input, auto output. Oh my gosh, there's more here than I may ever be able to understand. Information smashes things into other things. Okay. If I took 2 rocks in my hand and smashed those together, would I be a pulverizer? Useful for processing ores or converting items. Oh, there's more. Okay, this is typically not reversible. Okay, so once we pulverize something, it is the way it is. 0 RFT. Power usage, maximum power, energy stored. So it's a battery. RF. Uh-oh. I think that's redstone flux. Is that right? Do we need to power this thing? Well, that's not good. Let's see here. What were we going to pulverize to make sulfur? Gold, copper, iron. Where'd it go? Obsidian? What in the world would you want pulverized obsidian for? Huh. So let's go back over here. It was sulfur, right? Sulfur. I spelled it correct this time. And is that the pulverizer? Yes. So if we pulverize netherrack, we can get gravel and sulfur. That's kind of cool. What else can we pulverize? Blaze rods. Oh, coal. I have coal, and I can make pulverized coal and sulfur. Huh. Nether quartz ore will give me 3 in sulfur. That's interesting. Well, I've got coal, and I think we only need a 15% chance. Huh. So I might have to take a chance. Let's see, what was the netherrack? Ooh, everything's, okay, 30%, 50%, 10%. 50%, that looks good. And 20%. So I do have some lapis. I do have some coal. I don't know what would happen if we got into pulverized coal, though. What does that make? What does that let you do? What do you use it for? Can you cook with it? I don't know. So now we have to figure out how to power this thing. That's interesting. A red side, a blue side, and 2 more red. Wait, so there's 3 red sides and a blue side. What's on the bottom? Come here, you. Oh my gosh, did I just break that? What? You gotta be kidding me. I spent all those materials to build that. It's gone? How in the world are you supposed to pick that up and move it? Is there a tool? Thermal expansion, do you have a tool? Am I a tool? Oh my gosh, I don't believe I just did. Ooh. There are satchels. So those might come in handy. And there's 3 pages worth of stuff. So I'm seeing a whole bunch of tools and stuff down here. Sometimes these mods, they have like wrenches and stuff. A diamond hammer. A diamond shield. What? Okay. That's not good. That stinks. I built that whole thing and I just blew it up. Wow. Oh, here's molten stuff. But that's not thermal expansion. That would be tinkers that I need to look at. Huh. Okay, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go build myself another stinking pulverizer. Because it's going to stink. I'm going to throw it in some mud. And I'm going to throw it in a swamp biome. And we're going to make it real stinky. So I'm going to have a stinky pulverizer. I'm going to see if I can figure out what in the world I did wrong. We will come back. We will make this work. I promise. Wow. Okay, I have returned, a little bit wiser and a little bit older. For doth a little bit of time have passed in real life. Okay, so look, I've got the pulverizer. So apparently when I broke it, it's like it disappeared. I logged off the server and logged back on, and it was kind of sitting on the floor right here, rotating. So for some reason, like a synchronization issue or something was going on, I broke the pulverizer, but it didn't show up on screen, which was really, really odd. But man, that was a moment for panic. I went online and checked to see how I could break it. You need a tool or you can do it with a pickaxe. But I think we're good to go on that. So I've got my pulverizer, which is awesome. And I looked up how to power this thing. Let's see here. Where would be a good place to set this up? We're starting to run out of space, aren't we? Let's do this. Let's get this torch. I'll put me a stone torch right here. That actually looks a little bit better than that. That's kind of cool. So let us put our basic pulverizer right here. And then the next thing I'm going to need to do is build a power source. So I was looking up different stuff, not leads. It's at thermal expansion, a steam dynamo, which is very basic. Very, very basic. And I think I've managed to get all the different components built for it. So let's see here. Let's do that. Make that. Can we make it? Yes. Yes, we can. And I think if I place it next to this, it's supposed to. Ooh, it hooked up. Awesome. It worked. All right, so let's see here. We're supposed to put coal and water inside this thing, I think it was. So we're going to need some buckets. I've got a bucket here. Let's go ahead and put these lava buckets in here for now. Lava storage, that's what that is. You go in there. And let's see here. Is that the one with the bucket? Yes. So there we go. So we can get ourselves some water. And you might be thinking, Piggy, what in the world? 3 buckets of water, really? Well, trust me, it's supposed to take a whole lot of water to run this thing. But it's quick and cheap and easy. So as we start establishing an actual base, that's when I think I'm going to focus more on trying to get better systems going. So I put a bucket of water in. Oh, cool. So if I aim at it, see where it says tank at the top of the screen? That's showing me how much water's in there. Now if I right click it, how do you... That doesn't work. That doesn't work. Huh. So right clicking with the bucket seems to work. There we go. So it's got 3 buckets of water now. I've got some coal right here. So we can go ahead and dump coal in. Now if I put coal in, it starts making power. Does it store the power until this accesses that? I think that's how it works. It's supposed to think I have something like a little capacitor in it that holds power. Let's see. That's burning. What is this? That's how much water. MB. Multi-buckets? Mega-buckets? Micro-buckets? Oh, the power's going right here. So it's storing power. I don't know what this is for. Now, when it hits 20, is the power going to start storing here? It does. And that'll hold 40. So that'll hold twice as much as that. Awesome. So if I dump some coal in here, will you pulverize? Show recipes. Oh, it makes a weird noise. First try, we got sulfur. Awesome. I like that. Okay, so what in the world were we trying to build? A jetpack? Was that it? Let's see here. It's a simple jetpack is what it is. At Simply. Simply Safe. Okay, there's all the different pieces. A leadstone jetpack, that's what we need. And a flux capacitor. So I think I've got all those materials now. Do I have all those materials in my inventory? No. So let's swap these over. Get ourselves some redstone. I think that's all I was lacking having in my inventory. Now, while I'm doing this, I'm going to look over here at my notes from episode 3. I decided to skip a week of making an episode and let you guys catch up. So you're watching an episode and putting stuff in the comment section, and after that episode comes out a couple of days, that's when I'll film the next one so I can actually respond to previous episodes' statements. So Night Song MTG and Darkage Man both said the backpacks are not fully working in 1.12. Supposed to be that you can do different things. You can either upgrade them or you can do things with storage. Like you can do different things with them that make them store things different. So apparently right now using all the resources to make diamond is kind of a waste. There's supposed to be a better way to do it. And Java Dad said look at the JEI at liquid ores. I bet it's in thermal, not thermal, in Tinkers. Let's look at Tinkers. There's molten. I think there's supposed to be an image. There we go. Molten cobalt, molten iron, molten gold. Let's see. Click on, what was the one we were losing? Was it gold? Okay, so here's different stuff to bottle. Oh, wow. We could smelt gold horse armor? That's cool. A magma crucible. Huh. I don't get the feeling it's doing what you think it's supposed to be. Oh, here we go. Smelting. Like that. Molten gold. Molten gold. Molten gold. It's not showing me anything that will let me understand how it gets combined. Let's do this. Because okay, so Big Edley said Electrum is where your gold is going. It combos with silver. So let's see. Where pig iron, you people. So let's see here. Night slime. What the heck is that? Where's Electrum? Zinc, lead, nickel, silver, Electrum. Electrum. There we go. So how do you make alloying. Molten silver, molten gold. Look at that. I was going to do all these experiments of mixing different stuff, but apparently this is where we can measure out where all the different things goes. So that will be good to go. And Java Dad's also said that making tanks, he thinks, is supposed to keep things from turning into alloys. So we'll have to check that as well. And then Soap the Great says compacting drawers compress things easier, so it might be a better storage solution than that. We'll have to look at that at a later date. And also, right-clicking crops with no tool in hand. It works! So I was sitting there right-clicking with a tool in my hand, and it wasn't letting me harvest. Wait, that works. That works? What? Maybe they fixed it, because we have updated the server a few times since last time I tried. So maybe that's what it was. Maybe it was a little glitch. But there we go. So that does work. Awesome. So that little caveat that we've gone into, let's go ahead. What in the world were we doing? Making a jetpack, I think it was. So jetpack, Peggy. Make your jetpack. Flux capacitor. What do I need? Lead ingots and copper ingots. Oh, I got a block of copper. No wonder. And I think the lead. Get the lead out. Where's it at? There we go. There's the lead. And we'll smelt the rest of that stuff later. So let us do... Nope. There we go. That's what I want to do. So we got ourselves some lead. Let's make a flux capacitor. This is going to help us go back to the future. And then that... What am I missing? The belt and the engines. And I think I stuck those right here. Yes, I did. Oh. Hey, you come with me. You got to be in the backpack. So let's build ourselves a leadstone jetpack. Boop. And then we should be able to fly, right? I've got my leadstone jetpack on. No, I don't. Do I have to wear it somewhere? Do you wear it here? Baubles. I wonder if I could wear it there. Nope. None of that will... I think those are upgrades. Like you can wear different kind of apparel that gives you better upgrades. So that lets us wear a jetpack. Oh, I got to see this. Nice. I'm a rocket man. Or rocket pig, actually. So how do you work this thing? Allows flight when active. Must be worn as a chest piece. Okay, we got that. Hover mode is disabled. Hold shift for details. I want to enable. I bet this ain't... Wait, 0 out of 80,000 RF. Great. Can I put... No, I don't want to pulverize it. That's for sure. We just got it built. That's how you make power. I bet there's got to be a powering station we got to build, don't you? Like I said, the rabbit hole. You pick one thing and you need something else that needs something else that needs something else that needs something else that needs something else. And it goes on forever in a big, big circle. All right, so one more cut. One more little cut. I'm going to have to go research. How in the world do we get the stinking backpack to get power so that we can fly? We can get the power of flight, and then we can start actually searching and hunting for a location for a base. So I've had a couple of suggestions. So remember, down in the comment section below, comment and statements and all that stuff, or you can tweet it out to me as well if you want to do that. Give me suggestions. What kind of location should I be building at? Okay, so I'm going to figure out how to power up this backpack. Not this backpack, this jetpack. I'm going to figure out how to do that, and then I'll come back and we'll see if we can get ourselves to fly. Alrighty, so I went and checked a little bit more documentation on these jetpacks, and I think we've got it figured out. So let's see here. An energetic infuser is what we need. So I need to build the coil. What do we need? Electrum. Ooh, we have a reason to use electrum. Where is it? Good thing it got good thing it got made by accident, right? So let's see here. Click that. Click that. Whoop! Got one of those. Okay. And what else? What do we need? One of these things. One of these things is not like the other. There we go. Oh, okay. So that made that. Awesome. Let's click back on here. We'll click on that. Click things to make other things, right? So do that. And what else do we need? Copper gears. 2 of these. 1. I guess I could do this. We'll just overlay. I wish that it would let me select a quantity. So we'll do that. Ooh, we made one. Sweet. So energetic infuser. So I can plug this right. Can I plug that next to that? All right, pulverizer, you've got 20,000 RF. If I break it, will it lose the RF? Or does it store it? Pulverizer. Let's see. Let's place it somewhere else. Oh, nice. The capacitor holds on to it. That's pretty cool. Don't disappear. There we go. Okay, so let us put the energetic infuser right there. No RF there. A little bit of RF here. Now, how do you make it swap over? I don't know. Well, let's do this. Let's take off our jetpack. I think we put it in there. Do you want power? Would you send power, please? Augmentation. No augmentation. Redstone controls are disabled. Signal required. Ignored. That is really, really odd. So maybe I have to... Okay, so we've got that. Let's put in some more coal and see what happens. Oh, we activated it. For some reason, it had to be active. I bet there's a different way to do that, too. So that... Ooh, it's filling up. We're going to fly. I believe we can fly. Okay, so while that is powering up, there's one other thing that we have to do. And for some reason, this is not preset. I don't know why. A tad annoying, but we'll go with it. So we have to scroll down until we find Simply Jetpack. Is that what we're looking for? There we go. Simply Jetpacks. Toggle emergency hover mode. Toggle engine or flux pack. Hover mode and jet plate charger. I think this is what we want to do, is to be able to toggle the engine on and off. So let's do this, and I'll use the letter G for now because it's pretty close to my left hand where I'm using regular controls anyway. Show conflicts. No conflicts there. Okay. And done. So that should work. We're going to fly. We're going to fly, guys. We're going to fly. So I'm going to go ahead and dump all my stuff back in here. I will sort that a little bit later. There's got to be a better way to do that as well. Oh, cool. I love that. Little animated stuff. And it's still filling up. Ooh, that's doing pretty good. Now, I wonder if I took this out. Okay, so that's holding RF still. That's holding that charge. That's got 10,000 in it. And we drained that. Okay. Now, is it night? I bet it is. Sure enough. All right, so let's sleep real quick. We're going to fly, guys. We're going to fly. We're going to get to look around. So you're definitely going to have to put your suggestions down in the comment section. All right, we'll do that. I hit the letter G. Jetpack engine disabled. Jetpack engine enabled. Okay. So let's disable it for the moment. We want to save. Nope. There we go. We want to save the power. So let's see here. Do we need to get a clear area? Will the jetpack like burn stuff as we fly away? Don't want to burn the house down, that's for sure. So let's do this. Enable it. Oh my gosh. Now the fuel's dropping pretty fast. But we can fly. This is awesome. Do I hurt if I hit the ground? Ooh, that does hurt me if I hit the ground. So if I run out of fuel, I better be over water. I want to see this. Let's swap. Whoop. I believe I can fly. This is cool. Nice. All right. So, oh, no. You get out of here, mister. You're supposed to be burning up. So let's do this. Let's get somewhere over here. Wow, we went through fuel really, really quick. So I think what we're going to have to do is figure out a way to carry carry a charge? Like, are there some batteries you can make or something? I'll have to look into that. And we'll definitely need to go ahead and charge this thing up to full capacity. Let's do that. You get charged. And we'll give you some more coal. Because you need more power. Because that needs more power. So I'll have to look at, are there batteries? Batteries. 200,000 crystal flux. Now we don't want crystal flux. Is there RF? A megacell battery. RE battery. There's batteries for everything but what we want. Okay, so I'm going to have to look around and figure out what that is, see if we can get some batteries. Because what I may have to do is do like where we've got a whole bunch of batteries with saved up energy and then fly around with it. Although another thing I guess I could do, that holds 50,000 RF. That holds 80. So we could fill this up with 80. We could fill this up with 50. And then carry the energetic infuser around like a battery. Or we could actually bring this and this with us. And so we could create energy if we get stuck somewhere. So that might be a quick little alternative. But that is awesome. We've got a way to fly. We've got a way to explore. We're going to be able to look around and see if we can find what we can see. So we can go ahead and actually get a proper base going and really start to experiment with all the crazy mods that are in this mod pack. So get your suggestions down. Explain into Piggy. Piggy, here's how you broke the mods. Here's how you fix them. Piggy, here's how you find a certain area to build in, because it's going to be epic if you build there. So this is where I would like you to build. You get all those suggestions down in there. I'm going to let that backpack, that jetpack power up. Get myself ready for some exploring, and I will see you in the next episode.